Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How's it going?
Nah. Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show, live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.BREAL.TV. What it be like, y'all?
Yes.
I am the doctor, here with my friends, the legendary Mellow Man Ace in the house.
In a Ferrari or Jaguar switching 4 lanes.
All
With
right.
the window crack, holla back, money ain't a thing.
Right on, as it should be. And we have the next legendary motherfucker right next to him, Psycho Les, in the building.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Suck on the ass.
We got the Treehouse crew, Bolton Blombo, Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, what up? We also got C- up here chilling.
The legendary C-.
Yeah.
Yes, and we have the strongest one, Strong Tone, a.k.a. Steph Tone.
Hell yeah.
Yes. And we have the Masked Marauder FM in the house.
What up? Happy Taco Tuesday. Let's
Happy
get
Taco
it, y'all.
Tuesday. We don't got no tacos, but it's okay, man.
Okay.
You know, we were having a deep conversation just before we started the show, and I'm gonna let y'all know what it is. It's the stripper pole. How many times does it get cleaned before it, the next usage? I mean, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Stripper pole is the hardest working piece in the strip club.
Yes.
Some think it's the women, but it's the pole.
Pole.
I thought you were going to be serious and actually tell me.
I think he is serious.
For a minute, I was like, oh.
Conversation
I was gonna go start there, but I thought that would be hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Who cleans the stripper pole and how many times does he or she clean it?
okay.
This is a
We
serious
said no
subject,
such thing.
and we've all been to the club, and we've all seen the pole not get cleaned once
Yeah,
for
the-
a whole night.
Yeah, the poor pole gets abused.
Damn.
And if the pole had rights, it would get a wash before every dance.
You would think
Yeah.
there'd be a tech that would come in and just crush on it real quick before while the next girl's coming to the stage, but nope.
Advocate for the shiny pole.
Ain't seen a shiny pole once in my entire life.
What if you put a black light to that pole?
Oh man, hey, stop.
Many designs.
Oh man,
design.
blacklight the pole. Oh,
Let's see what we got.
that's crazy. What were we talking about,
You
Mello?
ever
Because
seen
it
a girl-
was
you ever
was
seen a girl
Dope
fall?
conversation.
Hold up.
It was a dope conversation about doing Spanish hip hop and reggaeton and stuff like that, and how, how if a guy who was born here but he's Latino and he butchers some lyrics, how those abroad might tear him up,
Yes.
in the comment sections of whatever.
Our
right? So-
Spanish is held to a different standard. We have to, like, as Latinos that live in America, right, or born here, we weren't born in some of the places our parents were born, like Mexico, Cuba, Costa Rica, Colombia, Puerto Rico, and so on, Spain. Our Spanish is a little bit butchered. No matter how well we know it, we're held to a different standard when we speak it, and most importantly, if we're doing music in the creative space, that part.
Yeah,
Like-
I thought it was a fly conversation. I walked in personally when you guys was talking all that. And the other side of that, the flip of that, is when some of them rappers from abroad, let's say Cuba, Puerto Rico, Colombia, what have you, try to rap in English. We're equally as critical, right?
Yeah,
like
but
did he say shit? But you know what I'm saying. But we don't really go. Is that gonna make or break me purchasing this record?
The difference is that you rarely hear them doing English records. They
Right.
stick to the Spanish shit, where we have both the languages because we were born with both. In America, we're speaking English first. Sometimes it's whatever other language first, but we have the ability to do both. Where in some places they speak 5 languages, but in the places that we're talking about, Spanish is the main language. And you know what I mean? So they're not going to be doing English records unless they get on that pop level, like let's say a Shakira, she's going to try her luck, and Ricky Martin going to try his luck, and the rest that started in the Spanish-speaking market. Yes, they've done stuff, and they've done great at that, you know what I mean? But in terms of the rap shit, it's kind of different, and it's just a different standard. Like, I can't mispronounce a word on purpose. Otherwise, I'd get shit on, as opposed to if Bad Bunny or somebody mispronounces a word on purpose or makes up his own word, and that's cool. You know what I mean? It's like totally cool for him to do that. But if I try to do it, it's like, he don't even know fucking Spanish.
Allow me to translate to your audience. Dice Bizil que lo que pasa y lo que sucede
Dale.
es que cuando los raperos...
Neta.
No doubt.
Hey, oddly enough, we got a lot of people from Mexico and different Spanish-speaking countries that listen to the show, and they have to shit on caption.
Well, there you go.
There you go. What were you going to say, Steph Tone? Because I felt like you were going to say something.
No, I think that, it's a two-way street always, when it comes to our language, our cultures and our languages always, it's easy for any one of us to get or feel, some kind of way because we don't do what they're doing right, and vice versa, you know what I mean? And it really has to come down, like people got to recognize that's not what makes it all so awesome, is that I actually don't speak that language, and I'll butcher it, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to go with the one I know because I'm still going to be the same person, and I know we're going to have fun regardless of our language barriers,
Hey, look, that's why I stress when I write in Spanish, because I know I have to, be exact, and, pronunciation is everything. I can't mumble the line, because that's what I'm talking about. It's the equivalent of mumble rap in Spanish, right?
Wow.
Where some of these guys that this is their first language, they can do that mumble style in Spanish and they don't get fucked with. But if I try to do a mumble style in Spanish, I would get attacked for that shit
I think
because we have to be pronunciation all the way through properly, without butchering it and without mumbling it or trying to make up words that don't exist. We can't do that shit.
But that's what I'm trying to say is like, so I almost think that you should just go for it and be butchering it anyway, because it's the same reason why we love Colton speaking Spanish.
Right.
We love his butchering of it. You know what I mean?
Well, see, I don't butcher it, but I'm saying, like we're just held to a different standard in terms of the way we have to execute it in terms of busting out verses like Les and myself and Mello.
The way we would bust like a Spanish verse, it would be, some hood shit. So
Street
it would be
shit.
the slang, you know?
Yeah.
So we wouldn't call it proper Spanish anyway. It's called slang hip hop Spanish.
True that. I mean, hey, listen.
That's what we do. We chop words up in English.
And you're doing it anyway. You're just doing it.
That's true,
We don't
but
speak proper English.
that's-
I know I don't.
that's true, but we're not
Right.
held to a different standard in our own fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how we talk in these places, and we know that. That's the commonality. We're like venturing off and saying, if we're going to make a Spanish album, we got to consider that in every place, yes, that it's a Spanish-speaking country or whatever, right? They all have Spanish at the base, but there's all different sorts of slangs in each community.
There's certain words they're gonna say.
Yeah.
Sounds different. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like there's that part. It's just like in America, we all speak English here, but you go into the South, they sound a little different. You go to New York, they sound a little
Yeah.
different. Milwaukee, they sound a little different. And we're all speaking English, but our slang and twang is just a little bit different.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's what makes it great.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
And that crosses over into a conversation we were having also a little bit earlier about how different countries, different Latin countries, come up with their version of Spanish. And it's okay because, that's your interpretation of the language that came from Spain originally that was forced upon people. And those people created their own version of that. I think in rap, Spanish, English, whatever, it's the same shit. You got a right to speak it your way, dude. Just
It's
do
all
it.
communication. If
Just
people
do
understand
you.
what you're
Yeah.
saying, that means that's everything, right?
Well,
Yeah.
absolutely. And that's what I'm getting ready to say is like when I wrote a certain record, I didn't think consciously about what people in Argentina were going to think
right.
about my version of my Cubanism
Nor you shouldn't.
when I busted, right?
And
I
you
just
shouldn't.
presented my shit, put it to the world and see, and if they gravitated or it resonated with somebody, then those were my folks, right? Those are my motherfuckers. So
That's right.
all the others, hey, wait for it, your thing.
See, my hang up was that, I grew up understanding Spanish and I could read it and I could semi-write it, but my speaking it was always a little.
Well, no, I mean-
so I always had a hang up with that. So in writing it and then busting it, I felt like people expected one of two things. Either I was going to sound like a Mexican rapper, right, with the Mexican sort of pronunciation in the way it comes off, or
Which is more choppy.
right, or I was gonna have like a Cuban type of fling on it that's a little bit faster. It has that little swing. It's very different.
Rhythmic.
It's very different than Mexican Spanish and shit like that. I mean, very well, right? If you are in both communities, you see the difference in how the Spanish is spoken and the fluent order of the words, right?
Sure.
And I didn't lean on either one because I didn't know which one to. I just went with the Spanish that came out. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to lean on the Cuban shit or lean on the Mexican shit. I was just trying to get it right.
Yeah.
As opposed to
Well, once you get past that part of it, I thought it all worked out well.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, it did. But I'm
Like-
saying I think people had a when they heard we were gonna do some shit in Spanish. I'm saying like the Spanish album, for instance, right? Being that I'm half Cuban, they maybe motherfuckers expected me to rap like that, like the way your brother maybe delivered, which was different than how I delivered. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because that's what I picked up a little different. Sendog raps his Spanish more like a Mexican,
He does.
right?
Oddly
I
enough.
come across way more Cuban.
Yes,
You can't deny
absolutely.
that. My shit is
Absolutely.
not. ese vato,
No.
my shit is not
Because
that.
he hung out with more essays.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where I hung out more with niggas like FM, more Cuban niggas and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it was more of that swing that you called it, that swing that has a lot of R's and a lot of, shit like that. But and then you, interesting, because I know because I was there, your thing was you were caught dynamically in both countries at the same time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you can find yourself in an identity crisis like
Absolutely.
place, right?
Absolutely.
As a writer, and then or trying to absorb what you want to do and put it into words so that both lanes can get you.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
that's what I studied in that time frame when we was working on that Spanish album.
Yeah. And that was my key right there, like finding that middle shit, because
I knew it.
had I not found that,
and that was 25 years ago.
Yeah. Now
we
I
did
could
that.
write Spanish stuff all day, and like, how it comes out, how it is how it comes out. If it's got this twang or that twang on it, it is what it is. It's the vibe, because I got comfortable doing it.
Yeah, but I think your fans appreciate that.
Yeah,
'Cause
no.
it's you. That's be real. That's the real you.
That's
know
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying.
And then, I mean, just like why I listen to Mello, why I listen to Psycho Les, because I go to them for that. All right, I love their style, and only they could do it. Same shit with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, no matter how that Spanish comes out, I understand how you're trying to, hold it to a certain standard because you want to do it respectfully.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I think the fans appreciate you and your style, and you being the MC you are, you're gonna put down the flow right, the cadence, all that shit. You know what I mean? Words don't even matter half the time. You find yourself singing along the songs. You don't even know the words, but if they're laid out right and they fit the song, you're gonna sing along that shit. It's gonna catch you. You're just gonna ride with it. You know
True
what I
that.
mean?
You'll see some white people singing some Spanish shit, and they don't even know what it is. It's the
That's what I'm
equivalent.
saying.
It's
That's
the
how you
equivalent.
learn Spanish.
It's
Yeah.
the equivalent of going to Japan and seeing them speaking, like singing your songs that are in English.
Yeah.
And they barely speak English.
I mean, one of Beatna's biggest songs is a Spanish joint, "Sacabo."
Yes.
That shit was,
Well,
we had
dynamically, what I-
Dominicans on there. We had,
That shit is fire.
What I saw
Colombians.
Word.
happened to him
Puerto Rican
dynamically
rappers.
was being caught in that place. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand it. You know what I mean? As a writer, as a bilingual writer, to where now this was the first time he was going to experiment this way.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
And so as you're working on the project, you study everybody's strong points, what we could do here, what we can't do there, right? And for him was he wanted to do everything, right? He wanted to do the most. And I'm like, okay, we're going to work you, right? We're going to work you. But he was willing to work.
It was tough, but like we got it done.
Yeah.
Well, he's held everything else to a high standard. Why not this, right?
No,
That's
no.
what he's doing. He's like, all right.
That's why I
I'm
can't
gonna
let
use the same
go of that
process.
shit. That's why I
You know-
can't let
you know-
go.
You know,
That's right.
I can't let go. Like if
I see.
if I try to do any of this shit like these guys doing, like a fucking, butcher the words and shit on purpose, just to like make the rhyme make sense or flow, I can't do it like that. I gotta like,
Nah, B.
You can do it, and you know why? Because the voice you already rapping, you're already doing it. You're not doing it in your speaking voice.
no, I don't mean that I can't like physically like that I have the inability. I can.
Yeah.
It's just that like my principles and my standard won't allow me to do that.
Yeah, no, but you're
Well, you did try to get away with some things in those sessions.
Yes.
And I would absolutely
Yeah.
not let you get away with it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that was
And
yeah.
so I'm here to tell you that you can and you have been doing it. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing an artistic interpretation of it. You're not actually doing it. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so your version of it, however you do it, is just as great. In fact, it's better because you're actually expanding on what it actually is. You're bringing something to it that isn't and
That's art.
isn't the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to go.
But you
just
know-
roll.
you know
If
what's
I hear
crazy?
it, I hear it, and I'm going, damn, I wish I could do that shit. I'd be all over it.
You know what's
Word up.
crazy when I'm in these Latin countries and shit, and they're playing a Cypress joint. They're playing the Spanish,
They're playing the Spanish.
and they know word for word.
Oh,
like
yeah.
them motherfuckers
Love it.
is rapping.
Hey,
Killing shit.
when we go out there, we play the English one instead,
Yeah, they get mad.
they get mad, but they sing it along.
Yeah, they know the words to.
They know the words to both of them, but like, yeah, you know, we often get like, we want you to come and do the Spanish shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and this,
Oh man, it would explode.
yeah, this when we go back over there this next time, I'm gonna make sure that we put enough Spanish songs into the set as opposed to going with, you know, our traditional set. Because we do have songs that would snap right the fuck in. So, you know.
Yeah, that part where it's wrong though, like how you think it's wrong.
Yeah.
That's like you said, that's just our twang. That's all that is. That's just
Well, I think
that's our accent. That's our
his
version.
only Achilles heel at the time was he wanted to say certain words in a
certain order.
For instance, if you say plural, a word that was a plural meaning, he wanted to be able to say it American style with a singular pronunciation.
Right. That's the understanding I did not have of the shit back then. Yeah, for sure.
And I never forgot that. So 25 years later, we're able to have this conversation. So when we go in the booth on this next round, it's going to be that much simpler.
Yeah.
That's
well,
dope.
I know better now in terms of writing it than what I used to.
Well, there you go.
You know what I mean? But I'm saying, yeah, back in the day, that's the problem I had because it wasn't the first language. I didn't learn it the traditional way.
Yeah,
And-
he wanted to pronounce things in a multiple sense when it just meant a singular thing.
I didn't have understanding of the words in terms of like those little subtle parts.
Yes, the little nuances
Yeah.
that I would pick up, and it would throw off his flow and or take him out of pocket. Once you come out of pocket, then we got to stop session. You feel me?
Word.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So that's even makes it better though. You know what I mean? Like people are singing and loving the versions that you know are wrong.
Well, no, they're not
Only
wrong
you
for
know.
word.
Pronunciation.
They're
They're
actually
loving that shit.
you know, actually a lot of that stuff got corrected. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't gonna allow any of that to go out the way if it was wrong. But there were some. There definitely were some. I hear some of the shit and I'm like, it should have been this.
Yeah, but those
You
were
know-
cultural
You know,
differences
you know what's
Yeah.
what's crazy?
more than anything.
Right.
You know what's crazy? That the Spanish songs that we have, they also work in Europe. Like Europeans love when you go into a different language because they speak.
Well, they speak
10
5 languages.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they love that. If I go
Yeah.
and bust out into a Spanish verse,
Well, what
they'd
I've
be like,
Well, what I've tried to do is make my shit as like understandable as possible, right? In terms of like not necessarily trying to find the certain slang or twang with it, just like deliver how I would deliver, but make it clean and
Easy
landing
style.
on point
On the one.
as I would drop it in English as opposed to like having because you hear some of these reggaeton artists and they got like fucking accent on that shit. They're not just speaking Spanish; they got a full blown fucking accent happening on top of it. You could tell if they're Puerto Rican, you could tell if they're Colombian, you could tell if they're Mexican or Cuban or whatever. You could totally tell because they're flipping an accent on it, which I never do. You never hear my shit with like any sort of accent.
You've never had a Cuban accent.
No, it's just a general
Yeah,
Spanish.
it's a general.
Yeah, know what I mean? And,
Right now, I get what you're talking about.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I can't really,
Like-
you know, if you're trying to make a Spanish song for everyone, it's hard to lean on a side for me because I can't really lean on any one side like that.
Yeah.
But you know how I always think, man, like you're Be Real, man. So now you just gotta give them Be Real in Spanish. The same thing. The same Be
Yeah.
Real English, you're gonna chop it up the same way in Spanish.
That's it. That's all
That's
it is.
exactly what it is.
Well, you know,
And don't worry about the accent.
Yeah.
no, I
like-
don't. I
that's
stopped worried
Because
about that
you're
shit.
already
long time ago.
a multilingual MC in terms of ethnic background, right? So there is no perfect accent for
yeah.
a 50-50 Cuban Mexican person.
The song is everything. The accent, if you want to touch on that, that's like an extra and shit. Like as long as you deliver to me, you know, like if you delivered and this shit sounds good and it's landing, it doesn't matter if you mispronounced or you fucking slurred it. For me, I want to pronounce the words proper. You know what I'm saying? I've come to like be a stickler on that, making sure that I'm hitting the right phrases in the right orders. That's why, like, every time I do a Spanish verse now, like, and I only do it now and then, but when I do, I'll proofread it with E-Zone and Pedro, because their Spanish is way better than mine. So I'll be like, hey, check this out. Is it right? You know, like I'm turning my paper into the teacher and shit.
Sure.
Hey, teach. What's the grade on this?
Yeah.
And then, you know, Pedro will either be like, well, it's good. Oh, wait, we got to change this right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to keep me honest. You know what I'm saying? And I don't got no ego about the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
No, you can't, especially when you're kind of traveling into uncharted waters that you're not used to swimming. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'll tell you what, to go totally off topic, fire in the Pacific Palisades today. Ooh. I saw that shit from the valley, and all through my ride downtown, it was that big that the smoke plumes was crazy. Our bro, Damon Heller, was covering it. He probably still is over on Smoke It Scan. Salute to my man, Damon Heller. But old Frank Buckley from Stank Ass had it on his he's like the oldest young guy that you could ever see, Frank Buckley. He talks like an old dude, and he's like just in his 50s, but you would think he's like 65 with some of the shit he says, man. Come on, man.
Dude.
Act your age, buddy.
Dude,
That's funny. I find
they
myself
said
doing that shit.
this fire already claimed like 20 acres.
Yeah.
Gotta be way more than that.
Yeah, that was like as of like a couple hours ago.
Better than 20 lives.
So it started apparently at 10:30. I put my eyes on it around 11, and I sent the first smoke plume that I saw to Pedro. He's using all kinds of different footage, but yeah. I mean,
this is due to the high winds, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
we don't know what started it, but that's what definitely sparked, like, you know, carried it out. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Spread it out like wildfire. It's 2:22 on this clock, even though we passed that some minutes ago. We got to get this clock dialed in proper. Yeah, there's a couple other fires popping off today, you know, because it's real windy out here in Southern California. The Santa Anas came cracking last night, and, you know, when that happens in California, the firebugs come out and stupidity happens, and then embers end up flying around and burning shit all over the place. So,
Dude.
everybody in the mountain areas, you know, stay safe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but that shit is all over the news. Look at that ridge line, man.
Raging. That fire is not slowing down at all.
Yeah, the wind is stoking those fires hard right now. And supposedly the valley was supposed to get, or San Fernando Valley was supposed to get up to 120-mile winds or some shit like that.
Yeah, I read that last night. That's all the news is talking about last night. They're like, yo, the valley's about to get 120 plus mile per hour winds. I was like, what? That's
hurricane shit. Like, whoa.
Huracan.
Like, that just sounds like unimaginable. You know what I mean? You're just like,
It's totally natural.
Your headphones went out, Les?
Nah, I don't hear myself. I could
hear you.
Yeah, you hear me though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, I can't hear myself. It's all good.
damn, look at that. Damn, it's just burning that house down. It's
Damn,
crazy.
man. I feel bad for those people, especially the ones that don't got insurance, because these days in California, insurance companies don't want to insure you if you live in fire zones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's like fucked up, because, you know, what if a fire happens?
Yeah.
You lose all your shit, which a lot of people have. In Malibu, there was people that lost all their shit because they didn't have fire insurance. Some of them, they could afford it, but they could not get it. And some, they could not afford it.
If you're going to buy that crib, $2 million plus up there, right?
Better
you
have
would invest in the proper sprinkler system that shoots outward just in case.
And the fire break.
Surrounds the perimeter of your property.
You need a sprinkler system on top of the crib so that it's just dousing your house at the whole time once that shit starts.
Yeah, rooftop waterfall.
So that if any embers come upon your fucking property, it's not going to light your ass up.
Yeah, turn your whole rooftop into a waterfall.
I'm surprised people. I'm surprised people
Nothing could hit it.
I'm surprised people haven't invested in that type of shit in those kind of homes where there's a sprinkler system on the roof, just dousing the crib once something happens.
Yep. Real talk.
Well, that would make too much sense.
Doesn't it though? I mean, I am a genius sometimes.
And a moat.
Not all the time. Just, you know.
All right, Kanye.
Fragments. I got fragments of genius.
Oh, shit.
That'd be a good album title, Fragments of Genius. These little 10 songs are the fragments. Fragment 1
Of this genius.
of this genius. Oh, man.
By the way, who makes that lid though?
What lid? This
The
one?
one you rocking?
Javi Lopez.
Javi, where you at, dog? Need one in red, blue, black, gray.
I believe it was Javi Lopez. I may be wrong.
You know what it says, right?
Yes,
Okay.
we are.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, we are this. Man. Yeah, sprinklers on top of the crib if you live in a burn area. That means, yeah, I know. It's expensive, but
Yeah,
guess
I'm gonna get
what?
sprinklers installed, and I'm gonna get reversible tiles that'll flip over and turn blue.
And if
so
not, hey,
my house will be blue on top.
and if not sprinklers, they have that shit. They're misters, right? Like you get these shits at Costco.
Mister, man.
You could go set up fucking misters right at the top and hit them on full
If you're gonna
blast.
have the jacuzzi, you may as well have the sprinklers to protect the jacuzzi.
I want a high-powered fire hose up there that just rotates and hits the whole thing, like just lights it up.
You'd
Damn,
have
look
to
at
pay
that.
for that pressure. Look at that shit, man.
Dude, that's horrible.
Yeah. Homie's trying to keep his shit together. Looking at that fire. You saw that bolt?
Hell
He's
yeah.
trying to film.
Yeah.
He's scary as shit.
He
Yeah, that's
almost
coming.
ran off the road, fucking dickhead.
That's, the,
this fire. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
that's the end of sunset right there.
Gee.
Yeah, well, Damon was on. He was showing that the people that were coming out of the canyon, a tree had caught fire from, I guess, an ember or whatever, and I guess one of the burning leaves came down on a trailer, set the trailer on fire right there, and yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, man, that's what we were talking about too. It's just the wind and all them embers, and that's it. Recipe for total disaster. Until that wind stops.
yeah. Until that was
it's not helping. Definitely.
Yeah, we ain't got no rain coming neither.
It could be
And,
dangerous.
and there was people riding bikes around that shit. I'm like, hey man, don't be
Pets
riding
and
no
all that.
bikes around that.
Dude, that's whack.
I mean, that's all that shit going into your lungs, man. You're breathing that
Yeah.
crap in.
Yeah, now you're breathing in burnt structures.
Yeah, that part.
Ooh.
That ain't good for you, man.
That's
Get off them bikes, go park them, and get the fuck out of the area, man.
Yeah, man.
Put a mask on.
Lighter news. It's National Bobblehead Day. Yeah, you got bobbleheads? I got a Chick Hearn bobblehead, son.
I
Right
might got
before-
a Dodger one or two, yeah.
I got a
Around.
couple Dodger bobbleheads.
Yeah.
I don't like collecting shit, but these people give them to me, So every now and then, I guess they think I'm a fucking bobblehead collector. So whenever they come to a meet and greet, they'll bring me Dodger bobbleheads. Salute to my homie, because I got a pretty good collection. I should just bring them for the table.
I got a few myself.
Yeah.
I
I
like
got a
it.
couple.
Gotta
Yeah.
get custom ones.
Yo,
made.
what's your coolest bobblehead you have?
Chick Hearn, rest in peace. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I guess it is Chick Hearn.
Butter's getting hard. The eggs are getting cold.
Somebody gave me a Urias bobblehead before he got kicked off the team. Remember him?
Who?
Julio Urias or whatever?
Oh,
Urias?
yeah.
Yeah, nobody remembers him now. But he was one of the aces before he screwed his whole situation up.
Really tore his life apart with
Dumbass.
that move right there.
Dumbass. Listen, man, keep your hands off your lady, man.
Real shit.
Don't do it. If you can't get along, just leave. Don't put your hands on your lady, and ladies, don't put your hands on your man.
In a violent way, this is what we are speaking about.
This,
Otherwise,
yes,
enjoy
that-
yourself.
Yes, otherwise enjoy yourself, but like, yes, Deftones said, in a violent way, yes.
Leave
Correct.
that violence.
Walk
alone.
away, leave. And it may be hard to do that, but it's for your best interest and benefit that you do so instead of act on an impulse that might put your ass in jail and put you, put a different kind of jacket on you that you don't want.
Oh, it's no might about it. It's gonna
Hey,
happen.
my man can't find a pitching job anywhere.
Yeah, nobody's gonna hire him nowhere. He's got to go to those. What's his
Just
alternative?
Man league, maybe.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Some shit like
You
that.
got to go back and play in Mexico or wherever. You know,
Over there
what I'm
with
saying?
Yasiel Puig and them.
Yeah,
You know.
where
What?
you could still play, but you ain't getting the bag you were getting.
Oh.
What are you gonna say, C?
What's the league below the majors, or how many leagues
AAA.
are there?
AAA, right?
Yeah, you got AAA, AA going on down all the way to single A ball.
Okay, so all those are different leagues under.
The MLB flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they'll most likely go play for a different country in another league that is, you know.
Yeah, MLB anything, any level of MLB, he's out. He cannot see that no more.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he may have to go back home, you know, and pitch over there. But the good thing
Oh, he
for
ain't gonna go
him
home.
was he had guaranteed money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he had just signed a super deal.
Man, if anyone has like ruined his career, man, definitely Julio, but also Puig.
Yasi, yeah.
Yasiel fucked
Oh,
his shit
man.
up so bad.
How?
Well, he he was just doing dumb shit.
Crazy
And
ass hair.
It wasn't about the work.
Pulling up to the game in a helicopter in the last minutes
Hell yeah.
before the starts, you know.
Causing all kinds of
Pulling
drama.
up the double R to the Dodger parking lot at night with a shorty.
Come
you know
on
what I
now.
mean?
Yeah.
Dropping her off. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
man,
Like,
that's
come
awesome.
on, man. Yeah.
He was too much of a rock star, but he wasn't producing.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
that
Like
part.
there was
Damn.
there was a time he was producing, but when it all started going to his fucking head, he stopped producing. But yet he was with all the antics, and then the Dodgers were like, "Fuck you," and then he bolted to another team, did the same thing. He basically wore out his welcome. And this dude, he had the talent that if he would have put the work behind it instead of all the other shit, that he'd be one of those well-respected dudes going into the Hall of Fame, and like he'd be one of those guys that people want on their team because he's a hammer when he's focused. But he wanted to be a star more than he wanted to get that, get his game together.
The man had hoes. I'm going to tell you. The man had hoes.
Yeah, but that's not going to help you win the games,
Man had
though.
hoes. No, it's not. But I think that's where he lost his focus at, when the hoes just started throwing themselves at him.
He
and
didn't
was
lose
just
his focus.
preoccupied.
No, he lost his
trust
focus.
me. Trust
His
me.
focus was on the hose.
His focus was on the hoes.
Well, no. Well, then to correct you there, he lost focus on the game and
Yeah, he
focused
did.
on the hose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Exactly
game is
what happened.
the game was
Damn.
more important because the game was feeding him and feeding his family and allowing him the rock star lifestyle that he was afforded.
He should have focused on hose with money.
Funny that you say that, because now he's playing in the Japan League and he's still doing the bullshit out there. So I just recently saw he hits this long fly ball to left field, right?
Right.
And he started dogging it, mustard and all that, and he's just not even running he's watching it.
Yeah.
Ends up the ball hits the fence. Now he's got to book the
Now
shit
he's
out.
got to go fucking work.
He trips around the first base bag, gets up and still tries to make it to second. Little Japanese boy throws him out at second base. Still on the bullshit.
Yeah, still on the bullshit.
Yeah.
Lollygagging instead of ripping across, assuming.
Yeah, like, America, I'm coming back to you. I'm going to play well. I'm going to be good again, my friend.
He's done.
Tripping on bases.
Yeah, he's done. He's done, son. He's more than done. He's well done, son.
Well done.
Yeah, nobody wants to pick him up no more.
Listen, if you got a good opportunity, right, and things are happening for you through that opportunity, make sure that you don't fuck it off. Keep things in perspective and know that you still got to work. And, for more opportunities to come, you got to put some work in behind all those things, and you can't sit on your hands and, just expect it all to come to you. You're going to have to work, especially if they pay you handsomely or even decently to do what it is you do.
The minimum MLB salary is $700,000 a year.
Yeah, so, there's guys that are bench riders that will gladly sit on the bench for that, and there's guys that want to get off that bench.
Yep.
And they want to earn a bigger salary, but they know that they got to put the work in. The other guys, they just settle for that salary, and that's what they get, and that's good. But if you want to rise up, got to put that work in.
Put that work in.
That's right. You could hear that song on the Real Psycho album, available across all platforms.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Make sure you check it out. Let me tell you some funny shit. Right? Because I was telling this to Pedro this morning. So Meta, and they made an announcement today. Old Zuck made an announcement that they're gonna free up the platform with a free speech and freedom to say and express and blah, 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 because I think they've been getting a lot of shit for as many accounts that they shadow ban and censor. Right? Anyway, on Facebook, any post that I put up on Facebook that has a link or a video clip or any of that stuff is most likely to get the squash, meaning if I put it out, maybe 0.3 of my followers see it, right?
Wow.
And let's just say, for example's sake, it'll end up with 200 views, right? Which is ridiculous because I got 1.3 million followers there, right? If I put up something that I just wrote that has no link, no photo, no video clip, that shit goes to a lot of my followers. So today I wrote something on my Facebook, right? And sure enough, because I was testing it, I mentioned something about the Real Psycho album. Here, look, I'll tell you exactly what I wrote, so and you could see, where I'm getting at, right? I didn't post up a picture, then post up a link, no clip, because again, if I posted something right here from YouTube, if I took a YouTube link and put it up on my Facebook post, the Be Real of Cypress Hill page on Facebook, they're going to limit the content distribution of it. But if I write to Facebook and to my followers, in case most of my followers, subscribers are unaware, I put out an album recently with Psycho Less of the Beat Nuts. The album is called Real Psycho. I've put up links to it and links to the video, but this shit platform didn't allow those posts to get many that follow me, right? To get to many that follow me, right? It seems that only my posts without links and video clips and photos are what they allow for most of y'all to see. So God willing, they allow y'all to see this, and you can know about this album.
I'm looking at it.
Simple.
So it was just on the screen, and I read it. I should have read it from the screen. I
I'm
didn't have
actually
my
on your
glasses.
page here.
So 1.6 thousand people have seen it, 173 comments, 79 shares. I put up a clip of a Cypress Hill video that we did with Billy Morrison. 200 likes, 14 comments, 17 shares.
Wow.
Now, Cypress Hill, anytime we put out anything, our fans like jump on it. And I know that a lot of the Facebook fans or followers that I have are Cypress Hill fans. And they activate to that shit. But they are squashing any link that we put out, so people don't necessarily see it. You know, for me to like get any traction on it, I have to write about it. Don't put the link up. Just tell them it exists, so that they'll be able to see it. Because any link I put up from if it's from BREALTV or Facebook, YouTube, they're gonna squash it. You know what I mean? So like now I've come to the notion that, you know, the only way they're going to see it is if I write about it or if I put the photo up or video clip with no caption. It's crazy. So that's why I think a lot of people been complaining to Meta, and probably Congress is on their ass or the Senate is on their ass about all this shit. So they're about to change up the format, but it is definitely fucked on IG and Facebook.
A lot of fuckery.
To a big degree here. But, you know, you want to know what the biggest comment was, Les? Man, I didn't even know this album came out. You've been posting about it. I didn't see it.
Sure.
Right?
Crazy.
Now I know. Like people that was like, oh, shit, now I know. I'm going to go check that shit out right now. And it's like because they held back the content distribution. Like 1.3 million followers should have had at least 1,200 whatever likes on it to begin with, like on the average, to show that, and then even more so, or actually views, I should say, should have been like double and triple the views and a bunch of fucking comments and a shitload of shares. But they're not allowing any of my content to flourish there. So I got to find other ways. That was one of the ways I figured, you know what? Let me let people know that still don't know, that are on Facebook, that would want to hear this album. Let me write to them. That's what they're subjecting me to. The platform and what it's supposed to be for, I can't even use it for that because they shut the door on me.
Marginalizing.
Yeah. So, boof-ass platforms, to say the least. But, we still use them for now.
Insta-boof.
Insta-boof, Face-boof, Meta-boof.
Yeah.
Boofa.
He's getting rid of the fact checkers too.
Yeah, because his fact checkers are full of shit.
Boof checkers.
They're gonna depend on AI, and we're gonna even be more fucked. He's just right here, trying to tell us that we're gonna go on to an even more fucked version of it.
Zuck, dude.
He didn't have people on it before. There was no real fact checkers. That's all bullshit right now. They're just taking the bullshit off of the system that they had to violate all our accounts. They're going to just use a new system now. They're going to implement the complete AI system on there, as opposed to whatever shit they were using beforehand. That beta system that obviously fucked a lot of us. But we'll see. We'll see what Zucky does. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He zucks.
He zucks.
Yeah. He got Dana White down now. He's supposed to be taking over Meta or Facebook.
What?
Something like this. That he's like, yeah. They
What?
partnered up. UFC head Dana White joins Meta board.
Meta.
Zuckerberg's second key right-wing appointment in a week. Damn, it's right-wing even. They're labeling it as right-wing.
Boof.
Kechimba, as they would say in your motherland. Kechimba.
Chimbala.
Kechimba.
Like Zuck tapped him.
Well, let's just hope it gets better. We'll see. It's also National Tempura Day. Ooh, on a lighter note. I don't know how we went from bobblehead to that, but this is how random we are here. Tempura Day. I fucks with tempura, but I can't do it because it's fried, and I try to stay away from the fried food.
Yeah, it's not good, but I can't. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, vegetable tempura is really bomb.
I'm with you, Steph Tone.
Excellent.
I don't have it all the time. That's how I justify it.
Yeah.
No,
Same here.
Like,
Same here.
I'm like, when was the last time I went to Benihana? It's been months.
I just try to stay away on just period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it is delicious.
It is.
So you don't eat nothing fried?
I try not to, no.
No?
Every now and then I'll have something, but not like
Plátano?
Fried chicken.
Yeah.
How about tempura green beans?
Damn good.
Ooh,
Oh,
those
yeah.
are damn good.
Yeah. I'll have it every now and then, but I can't eat fried foods a lot. It's
no KFC.
It's not good for me, man.
It's green beans, man. It's good for you.
That's what's blocking me from achieving a lot of my goals in the gym.
Fried foods.
Yeah.
The Cuban in me just can't let go.
You gotta let go of some of that
Can't
shit.
let go, man.
You can. You just won't.
I just won't. You know what I mean? They say quitting is for quitters.
Hey, no, look. You don't have to listen. You don't have to quit it completely.
No, I know.
You just have to shave it down.
I don't even have the partial discipline for
Yeah, you can shave it down. That's reasonable.
I mean, I'm down 20 pounds, but I still ate plantains and what I'm saying?
Yeah,
empanadas and
but
shit.
you could have cheat days that you could have this, and then the rest, like you're on this line.
You got to earn that cheat.
Got you.
That's
a good way to look
when
at
you
it.
do a diet. They when you go to a dietitian, they'll tell you that, right? You
No,
know,
that sounds good on paper.
you have this fine line that you try to stay disciplined to, and then you have your cheat day where you have whatever the fuck you want.
And I do, but however,
you have a cheat day every day.
I'm having a cheat day every other day.
Yeah, see,
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But it's not a cheat day, just an afternoon, perhaps. Afternoon
know-
delight, late night. You know what I mean?
Listen, you got a form of discipline, right? Which
Yes.
is, let's just, for example, say you needed to write a song today. Your mind is conditioned to be able to get into the studio and write a song that day.
Yes.
You can apply that to whatever you do.
Yep.
If you focus on it, you have to be aware of it. If you're unaware of it, then no, it ain't gonna work. But like if you take that same focus that you have in being creative like that, and that I need to do this today attitude type of shit, you could definitely apply that. It's just it's having the want to do it. If you don't want to do it, you won't.
Yeah, I fight the same demon. And I agree
We all
with what
do.
you're saying, though.
We all fight that.
You just got to be like, "Psh, that's enough.
I got to fight too. Hey, listen, I try to maintain the shit I've learned in terms of my diet so that I don't blow the fuck up again. But it's a fucking struggle every day.
Facts.
Every day.
But I got certain things that like help me get through it, so I don't like fall back on that. So you know, and once you get past that, it's just like people that quit smoking cigarettes, right? They talk about if they get past that 4th week, that you can actually get into a rhythm and then like feel like you don't need it, right? And it's the same thing with the diet. You feel like you can't do it, but after the 3rd or 4th week into the routine, it becomes a part of what you do, as opposed to this little bit of time that I'm going to do this to fix this. It becomes your routine. It's a part of your nature at this point.
Habit.
If you absorb it right. If you absorb it like a fix, like, oh, I'm just going to do this till I drop 20 pounds and then I'm going to go back to what the fuck I do.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
Sneak a donut in.
Yeah, but you can though.
Yeah.
If you maintain it and this becomes a part of you, and you're like, you take that knowledge and like, okay, this is the fuel I'm putting in every day and I've got into the rhythm of this, you can have that donut. Yeah. You could have that cheat day, bro. But it's like, when you use it as a fix and you're only doing it now and then to fix, you're,
Well, if
results won't be the
if
same.
you're working out, constantly burning, you could eat all that shit.
Right. If you're constantly doing something,
You
but
constantly burning.
also your diet has to be right, and you have to be right eating the right portions throughout the day to get the fuel in, but also to burn it. And
Good champagne.
yeah, you could totally do it.
All that. All that.
And you don't even got to do, and you don't even got to work as hard as you think you have to work.
As people, listen, every one of us has our own little poison that we love. And
Absolute.
But you have to balance out your poison with some reason. You know what I mean? Like you said, you can have your poison, but you got to have this to have it. You know, if you ain't doing this, then you shouldn't do this.
Balance.
If you're going to do this, then you better be doing this.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
You could get with this.
Well, I'm
That's
definitely
fair.
doing that.
Yeah, just
You
got to
know what I
balance.
mean?
That is the balance.
Yeah, you just adjust the scale.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm, it ain't easy.
It ain't
ain't.
It
easy.
ain't easy.
It's not easy. If it was easy, we'd all be doing it.
Yeah, I know your demons, bro. I feel them.
It's tough. You got you got to dig deep within yourself and ask yourself how much you want it.
Say that. Say
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
Guys, did you know it is the birthday of the legendary Kenny Loggins?
Whoa.
He's footloose. Footloose.
It looks great.
The danger zone.
Yeah. Danger zone.
He's got a bunch of songs.
Hold the line. That's him too.
Hold the line. He probably sang. He probably maybe wrote it.
No.
I'm
That
doing
was
the Kenny
Toto.
Loggins.
That was Toto.
Yeah, that was
you're right.
Toto. That's
Yeah.
right.
But Kenny Loggins did write. I think he co-wrote. What a fool! Not What a Fool Believes, but one of the songs with.
He did What a Fool Believes right there.
Yeah, Kenny. Yes, he did. That was the first song he wrote with Michael McDonald.
He did a lot of work with Michael McDonald.
Wow.
They were boys. Michael Jackson too. They actually those three guys harmonized on a few different songs.
yeah.
that people
No
don't even know.
way.
Yeah.
They would sing backups for each other here and there.
Dude.
Yacht rock for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And those are just to say, there's a lot of songs on that list right there. I don't recognize them, but the ones that you recognize, those are all bona fide
hits. Yep.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
Like
Gold.
super hit.
Hey,
Yep.
Kenny Loggins is the
Worldwide.
man.
Word. Guys, did you know? In 1971, Black Sabbath released Paranoid, one of my favorites ever.
What a classic album.
Dope.
Finish with my woman, cause she wouldn't help me with my mind. I know this whole shit. I could sing it karaoke style, but I won't. Because did you know? In 1972, Tasha Seville, singer best known for her work with Prince, was born. Happy birthday, Tasha.
Happy
birthday.
I did not know.
Happy birthday.
She was
Going with your crazy curly hair.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
And did you know? In 1980, Pink Floyd released Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2.
As a single,
Yeah.
Legendary, B.
Never heard that one.
amazing.
Shit.
We don't need no.
Yo, son, you got a little bit more OJ over there.
Think about that. They got some kids to sing.
Yeah.
We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control.
And they,
Kids sued him.
you know what's crazy? Is that when you hear those kids sing, they sung in their British accents. They didn't do like what normal Brits do and change
Switch it up.
their shit to sound like, without an accent.
Yeah.
They sued him because they didn't get paid.
Yeah.
No way.
Hello.
I didn't know
Kid-
that.
Cheers.
Yeah, you got to pay the kids, man.
Yeah, pay the kids.
Pay these kids.
Pay the
dog.
kids.
What you think this is, Nike?
Yeah, man. Ooh. Ow. Did you know? In 1997, the single Hit 'Em High from the Space Jam soundtrack featuring Method Man, LL Cool J, Coolio, Busta Rhymes, and yours truly was released.
Yeah.
Yes, I was there. I was there for that. Yes, indeed.
I did not know.
That record is still classic.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's a-
Coolio and I
that's a
wrote-
big record.
You
Cool-
drop that shit anywhere.
Rest in peace, Coolio.
Rest in
man.
peace, Coolio. Him and I wrote the chorus. We were the first ones in the studios with the in the studio with the track masters, and he was like, "Hey man, we got to write this chorus." I'm like, "I," and we wrote it. Simple as that. Salute, rest in peace to my brother Coolio, man. And did you know? In 2020, Neil Peart, drummer from Rush, passed away. Rest in peace, Neil Peart. One of the greatest to ever do it, man.
Ever.
That's the size of his drum set, dude. Was always like
Bananas.
he's a madman.
And he wrote a lot of the songs.
He wrote all the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a trip, right?
What a
The
bad,
drummer.
what a bad motherfucker he was, man.
Yeah, dude.
He wrote the lyrics and was a badass drummer, man. One of the baddest.
Mm-hmm.
His kit was crazy,
Look at that.
and he played all
Look
of
at
it.
that shit, dog. Look at that. 360.
You got one gap to get in there.
That's it.
Yeah, one little gap.
Dude.
Hey, imagine his text job. Like, imagine that, Steph Tone. What headache was that for his tech?
I'm going to say probably very little because that probably went into the truck. They probably just rolled that whole kit in there on the riser. That's what I'm guessing. Or split it in half. Like, it might split in half. But I'm going to say
Man.
that probably did not get put together daily.
No,
That's too much.
that is a lot. That's a lot.
There's no way.
And-
It would break apart at some point.
And what's crazy is that he didn't have that shit just for show. He played all of that.
Well, he played all
Cheers.
that.
Cheers, B.
Salute.
I'm matching my red
Cheers.
cup. Blood.
Cheers, everybody, for 2025 too, B. You know, this-
2025.
we here, baby. Let's go.
Matching my red cup,
Do it.
Biggie
Let's
Blood.
do it. Let's get it.
Yeah, he played all that.
Yeah, he played all that. It was not just for you to look at it and be like in awe. He played every single goddamn one of those up there. That's the awesome part of him. Rest in peace. Hey, check it out. Be Real music out there. Real Psycho. Psycho Less of Myself put that album out there just like we mentioned earlier. Make sure you go check it. Available all platforms right now. Next single popping out the chamber, Lyrical Hammers. We're still, figuring out the video, but we'll, get it out there soon. Also, Ice Cube, Man Down, Let's Get Money Together. If you haven't checked that out. And also, Phenomenon, Billy Morrison in Cypress Hill. Make sure you check that out. Videos available on the Cypress Hill YouTube page, so check that out. Also, if you are doing the super chats, like the $20 super chat, 50 or $100 super chats, as we mentioned in the video before the show started, but those of y'all tuning in, if you hit any of those marks, we need your mailing address and your T-shirt and shoe size sent to BREALTV contest at gmail.com. And for those of y'all that tuned in and don't know what we're talking about, is if you do a $20 super chat, you get a sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat and you get a T-shirt or a hat with BREALTV, you know what I'm saying? And if you hit the $100 super chat, you get a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of surprises. Good shit, to say the least. Make sure you send all your information. If you hit any of these marks on the super chats today, send your information to BREALTVcontest@gmail.com. Don't miss your chance to win some cool shit, because we're putting some dope shit in these boxes, and we got some new sticker packs coming too, so enjoy. With that, let me remind you that we got a mix coming after this. Psycho Les and myself on Twitch.
Let's go.
And BREALTV 2 right here on YouTube. You always do it backwards. Bolton or whoever's doing that. BREALTV 2 right here on YouTube and on Twitch. B_REALTV, and on the home site www.breal.tv. You could check these mixes. Join us. Yeah. And if you watch from the website, you can also check the community features, see the merch, and some other cool shit. So thank you for being here with us. We're about to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. So that means y'all in the live chat, for you new folks, if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we are here for it. Let's go.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got a Carl in here. He's saying, yo, what up? All the way here from the UK. It's late over here. I'll see you again tomorrow. Be real.
Word up. Salute.
And Roger Dodger, he's saying Sick Jack in Spanish rap is dope and fast.
Crazy.
Yeah, Sick Jack. He's one of the dopest motherfuckers with that.
I can attest.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And one happy mama saying, happy birthday to my hubby. You are amazing, and I love you.
Happy birthday, her hubby.
Yeah, happy
That's what
birthday.
she said.
And H.G. Wells in here. He thought Bobo was at the table. He's like, Bobo, you awake? Come on. He's not
Which
here.
one did he think was Bobo? Not me, right?
He just didn't hear. He just didn't hear Bobo, so he thought he was sleeping.
Is it the hat fucking with him?
No, Bobo don't wear those hats.
Nah.
No.
He would, though.
He could.
Yeah, he would wear one.
I think he wore one on
Not that style.
I feel like I
Yeah.
see Bobo in one of those hats.
you can't tell me,
did
Sand Dog,
once.
and Bobo all sometimes. Like, niggas all look alike. Latino, Cuban, Puerto Rican niggas all look alike.
All right.
We got Crazy Maine saying, be real, other than English and Spanish, what other language would you like to learn?
German.
What?
Yeah.
What?
We go there a lot.
9.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Willst du einen rauchen mit mir?
Scheiße.
It sound violent like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds aggressive.
I was
But
putting
he was saying he loves it. He loves you.
yeah, no. I
He
was,
says, I love flowers. That's what he said. Sounded violent in the motherfucker.
it was, will you smoke with me?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Sounds like a
Yes.
demand.
It was just very aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Will you smoke with me?
Will you smoke with me?
Now.
Basically.
No.
Yeah.
They have they have some words that seem very long, lots of letters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The Germanic language. Yes. The Ram LZ, the equation used to say that the Germanic language was a language of war.
Yeah.
And
I'm always at war with myself, so that makes so much sense.
And you know what's
I would also learn Italian.
Yo, you know what's crazy? That out in Europe they have like the German French and then the regular German.
Yeah.
They hate on each other too.
Yeah, they do.
Because they speak it a little different. So,
It's a hybrid.
yeah. So that's I get a kick out of all that shit. Like That's crazy.
The hybrid always gets grief from the so-called organic, and
That's absolutely correct.
And I really think because the organic's kind of like lacking. The hybrid's got a little extra, got a little something else,
The hybrid got a little twist to
got a
it.
little twist.
Little twang.
That's why in Spain they don't really like the other Spanish-speaking countries because we don't speak it like them. And
They went out. They did that to themselves.
yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
They call it Castellano.
Yeah, Castellano. They don't even
Great.
call it Spanish. They're like, Spanish, that don't exist.
When they went out, and shared themselves with the world like they did, their fault.
Yeah.
That's putting it lightly, nicely.
Share themselves with the world, huh? Yeah, that is putting it lightly.
Yeah, group project.
Come on. You
When they shared the world with themselves.
I get into it.
That part.
Yeah, they shared the world with themselves is what they did. Like you go into one of the churches out there and all that gold, know that gold was indigenous gold. They took from this place or that place from indigenous people's mind.
Yeah.
I went to those churches and I seen some of those fucking pulpits with all the ornate shit with the actual gold there. I'm like, this is like Aztec, Mayan, Inca gold right here.
That's the paradigm I live in. One side of my ancestry conquered the other side of my ancestry.
That's both of us.
Yeah. That's a fucking mind fuck.
That's crazy, right?
It's a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And look, it brushed
That's
all,
FM
nightmares.
too.
Yeah.
And probably less.
Yeah, for sure.
all of us.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, some like of Caribbean descent, for sure you got that in your background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even in Central America and South America, same thing.
Yeah.
Any indigenous peoples got converted into or mixed and made a different makeup.
You ever done your DNA?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Oddly enough, I'll tell you right now, I got it right here.
I remember mine.
I'll break it down for you. No, but I'm gonna give it to you for real. Oh well.
What about you, Miller?
Never done it.
So
Yeah. I don't fuck-
in my DNA makeup, it's 22% indigenous, but by two peoples, right?
Okay.
In Mexico, from my grandmother's side, on my from my father's family,
Right.
my great grandmother, I should say, and then indigenous roots on my Cuban side, right? So it's like 20% total, 22% total of indigenous blood, 17% African blood, and it breaks down where from the whole shit.
Yeah.
No, for that, and that's on my mother's side. That's not my father's side. That's my mother's side. Then it breaks down to 58% European, which is the Spanish and German and Irish side of my father's family. So like, that's the breakdown.
Wow.
58% European, DNA, whatever, however you say that. 22% indigenous, 17%
African.
roughly around that. That's what the DNA
That's
makeup was.
dope. Yeah, I like how they break that down. I did it myself, and it shows you what, like, if you have African ancestry, it'll show you exactly what parts of Africa as well. Like,
Yeah, it showed from like the Nigeria to Congolese, and there's another. We all probably share that same.
Yeah.
I was
That's
getting ready
Cuban.
to say, but
Yeah.
I was going to step on you.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
We the three of us for sure
We gonna
share.
get mellow. We gonna
Congolese,
get mellow
I'm
to
guilty,
do-
yes.
turn in his shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, if you have ancestry in Cuba, like yeah, for sure we have that. The Spanish and African, for sure, and even
Yeah.
probably some Jewish DNA too.
and
There.
mine's
My
had a lot of
sister Anna
Portuguese.
did it, so I'll get the numbers and I'll have a file on your desk in the morning.
That's dope.
Yeah, because yours will be the same as
It'll be
hers,
the
pretty
same.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
Yep.
a full report on your desk, sir.
Yeah. Mine was basically Spanish, Portuguese, African,
Yeah.
and then a little 1 or 2%, I think Welsh, and
Because the Portuguese were all through the Caribbean too, man.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
a huge part of the slave trade. Yeah.
Well, that's Spaniard. right?
Pretty
Portuguese?
much.
No,
I mean,
they were in
not, but
competition.
they're
They were in
neighbors.
competition. Portuguese and Spain
I always felt
split.
like they was down there with them.
No,
Yeah.
well, they split South America.
Correct. That's
They gave Brazil and all that to the Portuguese, and the
Mm-hmm.
rest was to Spain.
got you.
Damn.
But that
Yeah,
was a
break
huge.
shit
That was
down.
a huge landmass they got because Brazil is like the size of America by itself.
Damn.
España.
A lot of resources, a lot of peoples.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Shout out to the favelas. Word.
And the Amazon River itself, like that whole jungle system, is like some of the biggest in the world, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like a huge, still a lot unexplored.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Word. Shout out
crazy.
to all the people out there in Rio, man.
Salute. All right, next one.
We got Twackalack saying blessings fam, and Alex is saying I want to say I love Cypress Hill and thanks for the super chat prizes. I hope to get something rad, and I know y'all will keep things awesome.
Thank you very much, man. Salute to you. Thank you for being here with us.
Keep your eyes on the prize.
And you will get some rad shit, son.
And Res Deezy is saying Facebook isn't letting me share the link to today's show.
Of course
Anyways,
it-
carry on.
What did I say?
Lamos.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They won't even like allow you to put up a link from YouTube.
Hating on a player.
You know, if you want to get no, let me tell you what the game is. Let me tell you what the game is. You could put a YouTube link, but if you want any sort of real engagement on it, you're gonna when you're in a position of that I'm in with Meta, right? You have to buy the boost. You have to spend money with these fucking cunts.
Yeah.
And then they'll allow that link to go to a little bit of your already followers. They're basically making you pay to get to your follower, to unlock your followers to be able to see the shit. It's like
That's crazy.
it's an open face scam right there, man.
Of
and
course,
it's
they're going to control it. Well, how else would they make money? They're
Now,
going to
if-
do it that way.
if you're in their so-called good standing and it's in their best interest to like put you out there because whatever you work to what they're trying to do, yeah, they're not going to push the button on you.
Yeah.
They're going to let you flourish and do the things. But
Yeah.
like for me, I mean, hey, look, my shit was never political. None
Even
of
if
that.
it is, you should be able to be as political as you
No,
want.
yes, absolutely. I mean, I don't disagree with you, but what I'm saying
Freedom of
is,
speech.
but what I'm saying is that I've never put out anything that's considered political or offensive or bullying or any of that shit, or even soliciting that you buy our weed. Right? None of that shit. We don't do it here on Facebook. We tell you that we have it and it's
Shame.
available.
Shame book.
But we ain't fucking giving you links to go buy it like that. You know what I mean? Like not on IG, not on Meta, on any of those fucking booth platforms. Yet they treat the account as such. Like we're trying to like fucking solicit sales to them. And some of this shit, like as it relates to music, putting up music, they've given me violations as if that music was a drug and I was selling it to people, trying to sell it to people. It's the craziest shit.
You should
Anyway.
start posting up like fucked up shit. Maybe they'll
I thought about that, Les. I was like, you know what? I'm just should ride this horse till this horse dies. You know what I'm saying?
fucked up shit. Maybe they'll like it.
And offend the fuck out of them. You know?
Yeah, the fucked up part about it is that they got us at the society, I should say, so pre, you know what I'm saying, like on those platforms that they won't step out of that to go to your website and allow you to separate yourself from that. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
They got you by the
as
balls.
an individual
That's crazy.
Yeah.
or entity, right? So people are so stuck on those platforms that they'll never visit your website. Or I ran across that. I'm like, how do I keep posting like go visit the website, but 3 people go? You know what I mean?
Well, because they
I
don't want
sold
you
3 shirts.
because they
you know
don't
what I mean?
want you diverting any of the traffic that's coming to them to your
that, my
other
brother.
place.
That's what
I
I'm
know
saying.
that,
They're
but
controlling all that.
What they're trying to get you to do is put all your shit on there. They don't
Yes.
want you to take them somewhere else because then it's taking them away from this.
Facts.
But that's also a reason why you can't rely on one app.
Yeah.
You know,
And we don't. But
be
still,
all over the place. Put the word out everywhere.
put the word out everywhere. Exactly.
Hell yeah.
All right. Next
I was
one.
gonna say what tripped me out the most is the Zuck kind of going like gangster. He kind of dressed a little gangsterish.
That's gangster to you,
That's
huh?
gangster to you.
I was like,
Yeah.
before I always thought he was just kind of like a big nerd, and now he's wearing the baggy T-shirts.
The
He's-
baggy T-shirt, huh?
the huge
He's got the
chain.
little chain and everything.
Got the Jerry
He's got
curl.
the-
I see
yeah,
what you're
see?
doing.
It's a
Yeah.
little too baggy.
And this
though.
is gangster for you.
I was like he's dressing a little different.
All right, he's dressing different. Gangster, I don't know.
That
What if
shirt,
he-
that
what if he's-
shirt is oversized. Though.
It is
Please,
a little bit.
please believe it would choke you out, though, Bolton.
Hey, he would choke all of us out. He's like a jiu-jitsu. He's really good at jiu-jitsu.
Oh, he
he
ain't
does
choking.
competitions and everything.
He ain't choking me out.
We
That don't
invite
make him a
we
better
invite
person.
him.
Let's be clear.
What?
We invite
That
him to
does
come-
not.
Hold
make
on,
him
we're
a-
all
my
talking
bad.
at the same time.
Yeah,
That's-
none of those accolades makes that dude a better person.
Yeah, no.
He's a douchebag.
No, I never said that.
Well-
I was just saying the dude's in shape.
Well-
he knows how to work out and fight.
Well, I don't know if he's a douchebag, like, personally, because I don't know the guy. But who knows? But
He looks like a douchebag.
his curly hair and baggy T-shirt don't make him gangster. Bolton.
Baggy.
Baggy. Say it right.
Baggy.
Baggy.
Look
No,
at that.
Yeah, he could throw a side kick.
His jujitsu's on impress.
Well, I remember he was challenging Elon Musk to a little scrappity do, and I don't know who backed out.
What?
Yeah,
That'd be a
they were
good
trying to do it on like a pay-per-view thing, and then they both cheesed up.
That picture reminds me of all the skateboarders that jumped off the dock like they really hit that air.
Hey, let me
know what I
ask
mean?
you this though:
Took that picture.
in the scrap, who do you think would get it? Would
Zuck.
it be Elon Musk or Zuck?
Zuck.
Oh,
Zuck.
yeah,
I'm
Zuck
putting
looks
my
like
Look
money
at
on
Zuck.
he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
What the? Look at that.
Put your buck on Zuck.
Yeah, so you got Zuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
You
that's what I
think?
think.
Yeah, I think he'd wear Elon out and choke his ass out.
Yep.
Yeah, he looks like he's.
I don't like to side with billionaires, but I think he would
It would be a
definitely
good-
choke his ass.
Oh yeah.
I'll watch that fight definitely.
Because it seems like he actually takes his shit seriously, like his physical workouts and whereas Elon doesn't look that serious
I
about
bet
that.
if I had that type of bread, I'd be stopping to eat all that fried food.
Ah,
I be want to live as long as fucking possible with all that type of paper.
Well, yeah, if
You
you
know
had
what I
the
mean?
means to do that shit, it would be a lot easier because you would have a support system that keeps you on.
No, what I have the means now is just don't go to the Cuban restaurant. You know what I mean?
That's that part. Meal prep, son. Meal prep. All right, next.
All right, we got my homegirl Browsy in here saying salute to all my 5150s.
Salute to the 5150s out there that be representing, man. We love y'all so much.
Yeah, love y'all.
Ask a Bum's asking, what's your top 5? Just kidding, B.
Yeah, don't do that. I'll give you my top 5 right here.
top 5 right across.
Mama Cass is saying at the beginning of our conversation, the stripper pole would get greasy and slippery, so I feel it would get cleaned often.
It better be getting cleaned off. Then I'm just saying.
I challenge anyone to go to the club tonight.
And see how many times it gets.
You see how much that pole gets wiped down.
Gentlemen, I have some experience in watching.
I bet you do.
And I'll say in my experience, it started out that they would not wipe at all. And then as further down the timeline, it seemed like they all started to wipe the poles out almost every dance.
Yeah, because that pole got grimy.
Scorched
Yeah.
earth.
C minus looks like a DJ for strip clubs.
Oh, yeah, I did. I've done it. I've DJ'd at strip clubs.
Me too.
Damn right.
Look
you
like
should've.
a strip club DJ.
I feel like a lot of DJs definitely had at least one strip club experience.
You should.
In terms of DJ in the strip club.
I definitely DJ'd a few back in the day.
Me too, back in
yeah.
the
It is
day.
the one. It is the one gig that I have not done as a DJ.
I'm proud of you guys.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Not,
Yeah,
love for the place is
not gonna
long-standing.
complain.
Those are your strip club wings as a DJ, right there.
Oh man, girls like music too. They just want to have fun and dance.
Dog, and there's a lot of bread going around. At least the spot that I did in Miami back in the day.
That would the chicks tip you for playing their specific songs they wanted to dance to?
Yes, bro. Paper, just stacks. I would pull up to the bank with stacks of ones and shit. They'd be like,
So
"What
it
these?"
so it behooves a DJ to approach the girls and say, "Hey, what songs do you want me to play while you're out there?
Yeah.
Instead of just like, grab bagging the songs.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Yeah, because then they probably come tip you for that, right?
They all have to at some places, but depending on how well you take care of them, they're gonna tip you more.
All right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you said, if you play the shit they like or a specific song they want to hear, they're gonna come tip you good because they're making bread. You know what I mean, and it's all cash and oh my god, bro, yeah.
I mean, they could get strategic and come tell you guys, hey, play this song, or that.
I used to DJ like an after hour back in New York and back in the days, and it was everything goes in there. Strippers, we would have everything.
Ooh.
Just
Hell yeah.
all the things.
Anytime,
All
you,
the things.
anything you need.
anytime you at the,
One of those
anytime
parties.
anytime you at the club and you seeing a girl dancing to a song she don't like, they got beef with the DJ. And
Yep.
he put it on purpose. He's
Yep.
like, oh, you okay?
Yep.
Oh,
That's true. Did you ever have to do that? Play a song that you knew she wasn't, or
piss her off?
yeah,
No, I don't think I ever did that. I don't.
you
Up
did. You
next,
know,
Mercedes.
I got a long.
there would have to be a relationship there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying, for that to happen, because most DJs are, like trying to get along with them.
I think most DJs got a relationship with someone in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
can't- you can't avoid it.
But that's what I'm
Guilty.
saying. When it goes awry, that's when you gonna get that song that she didn't want. You know what I'm saying?
Guilty.
This is the song she hates the most. Bang, and it's the song she has to come out to.
You know what I really hate?
Exactly.
What I really hate is requests. Like,
Ah,
motherfuckers,
yes.
I'm DJing. Like, yo, they're asking for some crazy white girl shit. I'm like, yo, I don't got that, B.
They
Yeah.
do it with the
Yeah.
phone now, where they just
Oh,
put the
that's
phone
the
up
worst.
with the thing. Like,
That's why you got to have the step off person
Yep.
for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like sees that shit and just runs.
And another thing, if you come in with the request, also come with a little grip, you know?
Yeah, if you're gonna
A little
request a
grip.
song, bring a
Little
tip.
grip. Yeah, little
Bring a
grip.
tip. You know what I'm saying?
20, 50, whatever, yo.
Because my gig here is
I'm gonna
not.
make sure that shit comes on. Believe me. No matter
Up
what.
next.
No, but
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Right there.
A DJ's gig ain't
Right now.
a DJ's gig ain't necessarily to sit there and take requests. Know what I mean? So like when you come up to a DJ with a request, I mean, have something that's like,
Gotta grease that hand.
yeah, because it's like, man, you throw someone's rhythm off when you do some shit like that. Because most DJs don't even want to be approached. Don't fuck with me. I'm in a world right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember going to see one of my homies DJ at a club, well-known DJ. I'm not gonna put him on blast and shit like that because, it was some shit like I went to go say what's up to him while he was in the mode, and he was so in the mode that he didn't even fucking look at me. I was like, yo, what's up? And I went to give him a pound and he did this. And, I was like, do I drag this motherfucker off the DJ set or I just chill out? And I'm looking at the dance floor, and the dance floor is clear.
He paused you for a straight up clear dance floor.
Well, yeah, and the club was packed, but the problem is my dude was playing for himself. He was in his own world. He didn't want to be approached. He didn't care if there was anybody on the dance floor. He was pretty much DJing for himself this night.
Maybe he
Now-
was in the middle of a mix or
No,
something. Like
no.
he was mixing.
He was DJing for himself this night. But all that to say is that DJs get in a zone and they don't want anyone to come and fuck around and take them out of this zone, no matter what that zone is.
Yep.
Other DJs, yeah, they might be approachable and like, yeah, come over here. Yeah, what you want? Oh, okay, cool. You know what I mean? But that's not all DJs, and we know this because we've DJ'd clubs, and we all have our particular zone that we get in.
Word.
And I know that I don't want no one coming to ask me to play. Hey, play this song.
Well, think about this: when you're a resident DJ at a spot, you got to keep them dancing because that's
Yes.
where the money comes from, right? They go to the bar, they dance, they get high, they go to the bar, it's back and forth. You bring in that money, but somebody could request some shit that's gonna throw that off and make everybody leave. You're risking your job.
You're risking. And hey, listen.
That's why you gotta
I'll
pay.
tell you what. My homie was.
So at least pay. Exactly.
The homie that I'm talking about is a world-class DJ and well respected. But on this night, he was not reading the room, and he was not caring if people were dancing. He was just playing what he was playing.
Wow.
And he wasn't taking requests. He was not even giving people his eyes. He was like, right here. Know what I'm saying? And I was mad at that for a long time, man, because I was like, hold on, you just paused me the fuck out. But then I realized, when I got on turntables and I was doing a club and I realized I was in a mode and I had motherfuckers tapping at me, hey, dog, hey, can we take this picture? Or, hey, dog, can you play this song? Or, hey, dog, are you going to get on the mic? Or, hey, dog, I got some weed right here. You know what I mean? Hey, then I understood.
Like, I'm just trying to focus.
I'm trying to fucking
Found yourself just going.
Yeah, no, I never did that. I never did that, but I understood it after that. Fortunately, some of the gigs that I had, rest in peace, Jay Turner was with me, and he would just be like a sliding glass window on motherfuckers, and you cut him off before they even got to me. You know what I'm saying? No, fool, here, hey, what do you need? You talk to me.
Yeah,
I think, like you said too, though, with the request, come with a tip. You know what I mean? That's just respect. You know what I mean?
That's just gonna, the DJ's gonna make a better effort to play your shit.
Yes, if you're gonna interrupt the DJ's flow, make it worth their while.
Well, you wouldn't walk up to a guy painting on the wall and come up with your own color and try to change his piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would just be insane. That's what you're doing with your request. You know what I mean?
Word up.
DJ trying to set a mood and you trying to change it.
Word up.
Exactly.
Hey, salute to Zelda. She did 4.2 miles on the treadmill, I believe, right now or today. That's a good run.
Hell yeah, inspiration.
Excellent run. All right, next one.
And yeah, shout out to Zelda. She sent in a $100 super chat saying, "Would the entire table and treehouse please take off your hats and sunglasses or glasses for just a few seconds, please? Do it for the ladies watching, with respect, of course. Happy 2025, everyone. Your fangirl, Zelda."
This is the wrong day for that, Zelda.
Ray pointed out earlier, Steph Tone came without glasses today.
What's up, Zelda? Hell yeah.
He has invisible glasses.
I am so high. I'm so high.
I got him right here. I got him. I could be wearing, but I was like, you know what?
I'll shave my bald head tomorrow. I'll leave it off the whole time.
Still got Cycle SFM.
Yo, salud.
Thank you, Zelda.
Cheers.
We loves you.
Zelda, I love you.
Yeah, he's like,
We love Zelda.
All right, OG Tone.
Like Madonna.
Real fly.
All right, let's go.
All right, OG Tone in here saying, "My uncle Pookie used to rap with Coolio back in the day. Ever heard of him, B?" He's saying, "God bless the dead."
Excuse me, who?
My uncle Pookie used to rap with Coolio back in the day.
I might have met him once. Coolio hung around a lot of dudes, man. For sure. And rest in peace, Coolio.
We got Mike B, Callie's cousin, saying, "Yo, what up, table? I'm here hotboxing the whip, watching the show. Yo, Real Psycho is a banger. Way to put it down for hip-hop."
Salud.
Hell yeah.
That's what we do.
Cheers.
We love what we do. Thank you so much.
Got his own smoke box right now.
Also, vinyl, cassette, CD, all dropping like real soon.
Ooh, I saw that. Like a color vinyl too, right?
We got color vinyls. We're gonna make singles. We got 45s in the works.
That's dope.
Vinyl takes a while
Oh,
because it's
shit.
just the demand for it
Yeah.
just exceeds the production.
And you know what's crazy that I've been seeing, like a lot of people buying the cassette. They want the cassette.
I ain't buying no tapes.
I mean,
I ain't buy no tapes. I'll
it's
buy the
collectors. This is a collector's thing.
I'll buy a vinyl or a CD, but I don't know if I'm buying cassette because then now I got to figure out where I'm going to put that shit.
With your collection.
I don't got a tape collection anymore. Them shits is gone.
Yeah, I was most pleased to let that technology go.
Like, come on. I was just in New York, and I'm looking at, they had Black Sunday. They had your first album in cassette. They're selling this in the store.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cassettes are making a little move back.
This shit's
Yeah,
a sure.
every year they've been getting more popular. It's a trip. Like,
How pissed off were the retail stores when fucking record companies changed formats from one medium to another, and they got stuck with all that shit, all the shit they hadn't sold yet, and now like they got all these tapes, and it's like, fuck, well, No
What do we
one's
do with
buying
this?
tapes anymore. What are we gonna do with this shit? And now the resurgence is coming back.
I got a whole box of tapes.
They got
for
a
sale.
fuckload of tapes
It's on.
on deck right now. Shit that they thought they were just gonna be stuck with for life, and it was a loss. Now they're fucking selling
The
it.
shit now.
And
I
if
don't know
it's
how they felt,
original,
but I know how I felt. That shit came out of my recoupables.
Same. I mean, that's the same with any of us. You know what I mean? If they made those, you had to recoup the money from making them.
Do any of us have cassette players? I don't.
Yo,
I do.
You do?
I do.
I do too.
all I
My
know,
home studio.
all I know is if your whip got a cassette player, you got an old ass. Bobby.
or you got or you bought a system specifically for that, which I won't do. I'm not going back to tape.
What?
I
No
see they're,
Alpine pull out?
Some companies are starting to make modern ones.
Yeah, no,
That's
no thanks.
crazy.
Get the belt clip with it.
I probably got one of these
Damn.
somewhere hidden, but I ain't even interested.
I see that thing right there. I'm like, you might as well carry a boom box.
Yeah, I'm not interested in carrying something bigger
Get
again.
a nice bump box.
Hell no. Kiss my ass. That should be in my phone. All right, next.
I was gonna say they're selling them for like $160 as well.
No.
Wow.
Cassette culture,
Yeah.
dude, it's back.
Cassette.
It ain't
I
bad.
seen people DJing with cassettes too now.
You can have it.
Cannot DJ with no cassette.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that dude
I-
scratching on Q-Bird's
I've-
IG. You'll see a dude scratching,
Believe me.
moving wheels.
Japanese could do anything.
I've seen it. I've seen it. He's right. They have done mixes from 8 from fucking those little ass cassettes, bro. It's like amazing that the tape doesn't tear because it's like, that's a thin ass tape.
Yeah. How are they maneuvering the wheels? And I don't know how they
Yeah,
do
that
it.
shit is crazy.
It's really cool.
All right.
All right, Marbell's in here. He's saying, "Where is real chill? All I see is be real." What up, Ace? That's what he's saying.
Oh, you answered it right there. All you be is be real.
There it is.
He said, "What up, Ace?" That's funny. That's funny.
And we got Midget Mike in here saying, "Welcome back to Les. Happy New Year. Hey, yo, it's your boy Ice T."
Yo, Big Midget.
They know me.
That's your new name, Big Midget.
They know me.
They know me. Did you see that clip?
Okay, you want to do it like that?
We can't run it because we got flagged for
Who's
it.
that?
But like
Oh,
he gets,
Ice-T,
yes,
yeah.
Ice-T gets pulled over, and his license is like been like fucking expired since 2021 or something like that.
Driver's license and tags.
And tags.
CSI.
And passport.
He's going to get all his paperwork done.
Everything.
He's going to get all his paperwork done, but he gets pulled over a block before he gets to the building, and this cop was being a dick with him. And he's trying to tell him, look, I'll park the car right here, and I'll go walk over there and get the paperwork together. No, I'm towing the car. And he's like, you're not towing my car. And, they get into some words, and dude's being a dick with him. So Ice-T calls, like, somebody that he knows at the station, whatever.
They know me.
And
They know me.
he's like, why didn't you make it, because he was like, did you make an appointment? And he goes, no. He goes, why didn't you make an appointment? Blah, 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 blah. He goes, because they know me. Like, he don't need no appointment. He can walk in anywhere. That's Ice motherfucking T. Anyway, the guy ends up getting a call from his watch commander or whatever, or his watch commander shows up.
Free to go.
Yeah.
Free to go. They just ticketed him for fucking
The license plate.
front license plate, all that shit he was talking. Out of here. Ice-T made him swallow it. He swallowed it.
He was cussing at him and like ripping and shit.
Oh yeah, Ice-T was giving it to him. Good for you, Ice. But
That's a good one.
but a lot of people in the comments were like, "Why the fuck was his license expired from 2021, and why was his tags expired from?" Everybody's like looking for that, like it's Ice-T. Why would his shit?
But you
why
know
would he
why?
wait so long?
Because of CSI.
Yep.
For
He
real?
busy with CSI.
Yeah.
They know me.
Hey, yo, this is
They
Ice-T,
know me.
CSI.
Hey, but he got away with that because guess what? He trotted along off to the DMV and got all his paperwork together, son. As he said he was going to.
Yeah. I just saw New Jack City last night, actually on VH1. It's funny you should mention Ice right now. Big bro, salute.
Damn. Pooh.
Callie Blaze said something in the live chat in the asylum right now. He said, if he wasn't who he was, he would have gotten towed. And he's absolutely right. If it wasn't Ice-T who called his fucking watch commander
let
or
me tell
whoever
you
he knew
something.
down there, what a toad is at.
Let me tell you
Oh,
something.
yeah.
You know what's really not gonna get you towed? Cash. You got some cash and you hit that nigga off. Brah, that nigga.
Yeah, but if you got that,
I seen
that's true. But if you got that uptight, self-righteous fucker, he's taking your ass to jail for a bribe too.
Because they had my boy's thing hooked up, ready to go, and then he was like, he ran out there
But that's the tow truck driver though.
Yeah.
That's different than the cop. Like Ice-T
cop
was
shit
dealing with the
together.
cop. He was
CSI.
The cop was gonna call their city tow truck driver. He was not. Ice-T wasn't talking with the tow truck driver. He was talking with a cop who pulled him over.
CSI.
He was talking with CSI.
Imagine what the cop said to
Yeah.
the rookie. He was like, "Yeah, this guy, he plays a cop. Well, everybody knows him. I don't know how the fuck you don't know him.
You know me.
But
Yeah.
whatever, he's cool. Just fucking
They
write him a
know
little
me.
ticket, let him go."
Yeah. No, this dude was a total dickhead.
Yeah.
He got checked by Ice-T, and he had to let him go. How
Yeah, he
about that?
tried to flex and didn't work.
Got flexed back on. All right, next one.
They know me.
Sir Puffalot is saying, just wanted to wish you all a happy new year.
Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year,
Whoa.
dude.
Salud.
Yeah, salute.
Not
Feliz
too late
año.
for that.
Salad.
Cheers.
Tequila is saying, I
Yeah.
quit smoking cigs when I realized I could spend that money on a weed instead of a product that's only hurting me.
That's right. That's great.
Hey,
Smart move.
Send me the money.
That guy's my hero.
Yeah. That is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, replace tobacco with the weed, son. It's perfectly sensible.
I did it.
Yeah, Steph did it. Many people have done it.
They say if you know better, you do better.
That's right.
They say.
They say.
All right, Sarah in here is saying, fuck, face boof. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And our boy Mark in here, he's saying, test my gangsta punks.
Damn.
That's so hilarious.
Gangsta Mark, B.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He sucks.
Merciless is saying, drunken goggles while bowling for the next What We Do.
Drunken goggles. Let me ask you, Les, do you bowl? Did you used to throw some lanes?
I mean, I wasn't like a pro and shit, but we had our nights and shit where we would, go hit the alley and shit.
Yeah, you got to come with us on the next one.
Yeah.
What the hell is he wearing?
He's
Drunk
wearing the drunk
goggles.
goggles.
He's wearing the drunk goggles.
that Bolton?
And he's a
No.
lefty. Look at this. He's lefty even.
Drunk goggles? What do you mean?
He's got the goggles on, literally.
What the hell? Is drunk goggles.
He's like, what happened?
What is that shit? They're blacked out completely? You can't see, or
No.
they're blurry? What the fuck?
Yeah, maybe they're blurred out. I don't know.
Yeah, they're kind of like, it's kind of like a,
Purposefully fucked up.
yeah, it's like a blurry, purposely, like Be Real said, it's a fucked up blurry vision. And it kind of like makes you like get really dizzy when you throw them on.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Why would you bowl like that, though?
Brain fuck.
Well, it's a challenge to see if you got your targeting down with or without sight, but like that's even worse because it makes you dizzy.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No.
I'd rather do it blindfolded.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do it blindfolded than to put that shit on
Close
there.
your eyes.
Which I wouldn't do, but I'm saying lefties, it's crazy. It's very rare when you see a lefty bowl.
Mm.
Or a someone bowling lefty, I should say.
I think for all right people, when you see right-handed people, when you see someone left-handed doing something, you're all like, what?
Yep.
I think I could bowl with the left hand. I haven't tried it, but
I've done it. It's doable.
I think I can. Well, I'm ambidextrous with a lot of stuff,
That's what I was
so
going to say.
so I could possibly do it. I would have to get all the function, like do the same steps but in reverse. You know what I mean? Like from the back line when I'm about to throw, it's 4 steps for me, right? And I start with the right and end up shooting on the left. You know what I mean? Because that's how you're pretty much supposed to release, kicking that back leg out this way. You know what I'm saying? But if you're shooting, if you're rolling on the other side on the left, it's the right leg that leads. So you got to start with the left on the 4 steps
Holy
and
fuck.
end up on the right to release on the left side. So it's just getting the mechanics down.
All I know is lefties in boxing be knocking the fuck out of people like
Oh, yeah?
because
Oh yeah,
a lot of people are righty. They're not even watching the left.
yeah.
Pa!
Yeah, where'd that come from?
Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
real though.
Yeah.
Real though.
Hey, hell yeah, I gave it to a few people with that left hand, bro. Because they were looking for the right.
They was looking at that right
Yeah.
because they're right.
Like, I'm ready. Oh, no, I'm not.
Hey, in the hood, they used to on Fridays, right? When I was banging, they'd put all of us that were in the same age group together, and we'd have to like put on the gloves against some of our own close homies, and we'd have to throw the gloves on. And one day, one of the homies who wasn't necessarily a banger, but he lived in the hood and he was with the shits, you know what I mean? And he saw us, he saw us boxing, and he says, "Oh, be real, I got you all day." And all the homies that was around were like, "Oh, you gonna let him?" All that shit that happens, right? I'm like, let's do it, right?
Right.
So we put on the gloves, and one of the homies, Big Hub, you remember Big Hub? Salute to my man, Big Hub. He goes, "Look, what you gonna do is you gonna wait out as hard as punch. You gonna duck up under it and hit him with a left." So I did just that. Know what I mean? I waited on his two jabs that he popped me in the mouth with, and then he swung with the hard one, and I ducked up under it. Boom! Cracked him with the left hand. He spun around, hit his knees, and then hit his head on the fucking gate pole. Bing! Knocked his ass smooth out. Didn't see that left hand coming. Waiting on the right, but it was the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah, that's how I learned how to throw the hands on those Fridays, man, because, you had some kids that their fathers taught them how to fight. So when you put on the gloves with them, they would fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned how to fight with those guys, like having to box them and take the gloves, man. After a while, I got pretty good. I put the hands on a few people. It was pretty good. But I would not box again. Fuck that.
No, fuck that.
No, I'm too old
Always
for
to
that.
defend the town.
Only to defend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if somebody offended me in my own building and they wanted to fucking go hands, all right, here, put these gloves on and let's go into the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like fighting. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Wasted emotions.
Word up.
Next.
Oh, I was just gonna. Got Mark winning a fight.
All right. Hey, that's Bolt is holding his hand up. Look at that.
Nobody was really trying to hit him, dog. You know what I mean?
Well, this jujitsu. It's like chokeouts and holds and shit like that. Submissions. It's not necessarily punches.
Okay, well, either way, I know somebody was not trying to beat him.
You don't think they were going 100% on him?
Oh, no.
Nah.
Hell no.
Well,
I can't-
look, there's two kinds of people he might face in there. There's the ones that want to kiss his ass and not beat him so that maybe, the consideration might happen for them. And then there's other people that totally want to beat him. It's like, I'm going to fuck this millionaire dude up right now. I'm going to choke his ass out or practically break his arm or something. Just because I know I ain't never going to have this shit.
But
and
you know
he's
what?
stepping in my world, I'm going to make him pay. But he didn't face those kind of people. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
I
just
think
saying.
There's just a lot of
That's
yes
his
men
new
at that
kink.
level.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I was gonna say? Like Bruce Lee, that's what makes him one of the best. That he knows everything. He knows jujitsu. He knows kung fu.
He knew a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Or a lot of everything.
So whatever he goes against, he's gonna be ready to play that.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that you got to worry about. The guys that know
everything.
a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
That's what mixed martial arts is all about, though. Not mastering one thing. It's like, mastering the art of all the arts. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
trying to get close to that, because you can't really master
Mix it
all the
up.
arts.
Bruce Lee used to mix it all up.
Yeah. It's like just
Yeah.
take any
What he's
form.
gonna hit you with?
It's like take any form you need to. Is
Yeah.
basically it. You know what I mean? Don't just be in this. Adapt to whatever it is that the fight is giving you.
And it also gives you an advantage when you got to do a counter move,
Right.
because you know where they're coming from.
Yeah, he was the godfather of the thought process of mixed martial arts. All right.
All right, next thing here, Mr. Raquel's World is saying my mom and boyfriend both bowl lefty, but are also right-handed.
Yeah,
Oh.
I could see that. Lefty is crazy to see that. I probably have better targeting with the left, but more velocity with the right. I would imagine it's that, or vice versa. I probably got more velocity with the left, but better targeting with my right.
And the last one so far I see is Jay. He's saying, I'm going to butcher this. He's saying, Guten Abend from Germany. Great panel today. Thanks.
Right on.
Hell yeah.
Scheiße.
And that seems to be it so far.
Oh, salute. Thank you for, your interactions. We know more come as the show goes, and we'll take them when we see them. Salute to all y'all that have super chatted us thus far. We thank you and appreciate you. All of it goes right back into the channel. So salute. We appreciate you. We're about to get into submissions right now. But before we do that, tell about that Cali Blaze.
Hey, yo, everyone go to caliblaze.net for all your concentrate and flour needs delivered straight to your door.
Yeah.
Go to caliblaze.net. Everybody's been buying it up lately. He's got the hash holes. He's got the concentrates. He's got the SHO. He's got the flour. He's kind of got everything right now. So everybody go to caliblaze.net.
Everybody.
Go to Cali Blaze.
Psycho Les just put in his order for some hash holes, so check it out.
Yeah, don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole. Smoke another hash hole.
Use the code BREAL.TV at checkout for a nice discount. Brought to you yours by BREALTV.
That'd be a good chorus, huh?
Yeah,
We're going to use that shit.
I know.
Oh, you should hear what I did. Oh, FM has not heard this neither. I'm going to play you some shit. You're going to laugh. He hasn't heard it, Steph. You've heard it, huh? Did you hear the complete version with these? Oh,
Not the finish. Well, I heard it with him. Oh no, I don't know if he was on it. Was that you? You said you did a pitch down version of it?
no, we finished it yesterday.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
we'll
no.
play it for you after the show.
yeah.
These people don't know,
Oh, yeah,
and
great.
we don't want them to know. It's just going to happen when it happens. All right, let's get into submissions. But smash that like right now if you haven't smashed it yet. Share the show out, subscribe, do all the things. Help us out. The algorithm and shit. Like it, comment on it in the chat and, in the comment section, all that stuff. Please help us out. All right, it's Dr. Greenthumb Show, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern on the start. Let's get into submissions.
What?
All right, our boy Christian up in here. He's saying he was watching Monday Night Raw last night, and he saw Travis Scott smoking on the screen. Travis Scott was there smoking.
Smoking on the endo.
Just smoking at Monday Night Raw.
Right on.
It's wild they let him do
You
that.
got away with it. They probably didn't see it until they panned in. They're like, oh, shit.
I'm putting me on blast.
Well, I don't see it burning or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in his hand, and that's a first. So salute to Travis Scott.
That's CBD.
Oh, well, we don't know.
It's all good.
It's still a thing. It's still a flex.
Yeah.
I'm the first to walk down WWE shit with a
I mean,
joint
that's
in my
that's
hand.
that's the new thing you gotta be on, because when you go to Europe and they catch you with weed, the first thing I say, that's CBD.
It's CBD.
CBD.
Yep. Double. CBDB. All right.
All right, Mr. Matt is saying about to enjoy some RSO and kick off the night right.
All right.
The night is
Arreso.
Did
Yeah.
we have some of those?
Yeah, we do. We sure got some. You want one?
I had one
For
already.
later tonight.
Yes, sir.
I'll take one.
You want one?
Nah.
I got
I'm not
extras.
gonna take it though.
No, you take it like around 7.
Yeah.
Don't take it early. Take it around 7.
Wait,
I'm
is
gonna-
that
I'm
the same
gonna-
thing we had earlier? That we-
Oh no, that's different.
Oh, okay.
No, see right here, this is RSO. This is like, another healing component. It will get you high.
Yeah.
But if you take it like I'm saying at like 7 p.m., if you want to get sleep, it's going to hit you around, if you take it around 7, it'll hit you around 9, 10. You'll start feeling the effects of it and you'll want to go to sleep. and then you'll get the best sleep of your life. If you fight against
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
you're going to tell us a different story here. Just saying.
Don't fight it.
Don't fight it, because we've all told the same story here due to fighting it. So you don't fight it. Once you feel like, oh, shit, I'm getting high, you don't panic. You simply go to your bed, go to sleep, and have a great sleep, because you're going to sleep good.
And then when you wake up, you're going to be high.
What you don't want to do, Mello, is take it at 10 p.m. and it hits you at 2 or 3 a.m. and it wake you up.
Man.
No. You have to let it hit you first, and as it's hitting you, then you go, you either write it out because this is what you want, or if it's too much, you go to sleep and let it do what it do.
Say night-night.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Have some water ready for you, when you wake up. 'Cause
Heavy
you're gonna
duty.
you're going to be dehydrated, because weed gets you dehydrated. Does it not?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yes, it do.
Smoked it so long.
That's why you got that bottle of water right there.
Yeah, but no. Hey, you know that alkaline water
Yeah.
started giving me headaches.
Headaches.
Yeah, because my body wasn't used to such a pH balance.
Flushing your shit out.
Yeah.
Son. I get used
So
to
I
it.
had to wean myself on
Yeah, wean on it.
Yeah, I had to
Because
wean on.
it removes a lot of acidity too.
that part.
So you need that. We all do.
Yeah.
All right.
More bananas.
I was afraid when Mello said, "Yo, can I get one of those? The RSO things?" I was like,
Word.
"Whoa."
I got one of those for you too.
That shit is heavy duty.
No.
No, that one's not so bad.
No?
It's the ones that Cali Blaze got.
Oh,
Those ones are like, whew.
All right, Mello's homie Ocho, he sent in this. He's saying this was New Year's Eve, sending you all vibes and smoke signals with the Dr. Greenthumb stunning glass
my
and a
God.
quarter-pound doobie.
man.
Not
That-
the most efficient way to smoke, but it's always fun for an event.
That'll get you high as fuck right there. Both those things.
We used to do those on the block.
I just hate to see something like that and then think maybe this is boof.
Hell
yeah.
Now, Ocho's
What
got
if
good
it's
stuff.
that big and
Well,
it's boof?
Well, no, Ocho's got some good weed, but like you're right. In some cases, you'll see
Not
something
in
like
Ocho
that.
case, but you know.
Yeah, in some cases, you'll see that it's big like that, but there's a lot of boof in there.
Yeah, you'll be like,
Yeah.
I don't care. You know.
For me, I stopped smoking these big ass joints. I did it. I did it a long time ago, before everybody started doing them like that. You know what
Do
I'm
them
saying?
on the block like that. Remember that?
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, that's like a party thing you pass around and you know.
at this point, I got nothing to prove, so like I don't have to hit a big ass joint like that. And I've hit the biggest joints and the smallest. I'm like,
But it's good for publicity. You the weed god, so
I hear you.
It is a waste of good weed.
If you're sharing it with a bunch of people, just like a close circle of people, it's not necessarily a waste in that way, because everybody's gonna be fucking high. But just to flex, yes, it's a waste of weed. True that.
motherfuckers got it like that.
But if you got it like that, I mean, it's not a waste to you.
I'm not talking about like that. I'm just saying that it's only going to taste good for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, maybe the
mostly
maybe
for show though. That's
maybe
what
the
I'm saying.
the first two people that hit it, they might. I don't even think so. I think maybe just the person who lights it, they get the first bit of flavor. After that, you're just smoking and you're gonna get high.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're going to get high. That part's
things like that.
Sure.
To me, they're made just to show off and take pics and
novelty of it.
Yeah, I
and shit.
support that. I'm just saying it's not going to taste good. That's why it's going to be a waste.
Yeah,
it's not something.
It's mainly for show, and you will be high.
Yeah.
You're gonna be high for sure.
Yeah.
But realistically, it ain't gonna taste like one of these tastes, or a 10 or 12 milli. Yeah.
Like when you wake up in the morning, you're not gonna want to light that big thing up.
Yeah.
I'd rather pass out 500 of these or 1,000 of these to people, and everybody fire one of these up at the same time versus smoking that big ass thing for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I hear you. I agree. All right, next one.
All right, one happy mama saying, yo, happy Tuesday, guys. Big thank you to Space High for my goodies. Got the Puffco pen and Cali Blaze and Snoop on the stoop.
Yeet.
There you go.
Salute.
Hell yeah.
That's a great
Puff
day.
it up.
And our boy Tequila's in here saying, yo, been enjoying the American Black Cherry Soda.
Black cherry's a good soda. Flavor, I should say.
Like that.
I loved that when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Black
same.
cherry. Well, you don't like it anymore?
I haven't had it in so long, but I'd still enjoy it probably.
I would have it every now and then. I don't buy sodas because I don't want to like be, having the temptation like that. I'm kind of past it. It's got to be a specific soda.
Once in a while, you need that little black cherry.
Like like the other day, right? Because we had a bunch of relatives over the crib, so wifey bought like iced teas and sodas and shit like that. She bought Pepsis. Sorry, Trace, I would have told her Cokes just for you, but she bought Pepsis, right? So I said, "Fuck, it's been years since I've had a Pepsi. I'm gonna
Tasted nasty.
I'm gonna have it." Yeah, it did. I thought I'm gonna have. I said to wifey, "I'm gonna have a sip." She thought I was, just underplaying it. Like I was going to drink the Pepsi, right? I literally had 2 sips and was like, oh. And I went and poured it out. She said, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "This shit tastes awful."
It's nasty.
I fucking poured that Pepsi right out, popped the can in the, just recycle shit, and that's it. I didn't need to have another Pepsi for another, 10 years.
You should have mixed it with some Hennessy.
Oh, hell no. I didn't mix nothing. That shit is like death.
Yeah, that's all. That's what keeps me from drinking soda now. I haven't had it in so long. All I need is 1 sip to be reminded.
Yes.
I'm like, oh,
that's
God.
That's what it is to me, Steph Tone. It's a reminder why I don't drink the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I was like, whew, no. Out of here. Sorry for any Pepsi drinkers.
You
that
know
might
you
have
like
been.
your little soda once in a while, though, right?
Like I said, a sip, every once in a blue moon.
Yeah, you got to, man.
I'd rather have a black cherry soda. But I know that I will have that black cherry soda, and if there's a couple more the next couple days, I might have one, and that's why I don't carry them, because I know I'll like those.
Like,
because it's not as sugary, but it's still sugar in there. So I like try to keep it to a minimum.
Black cherry New York seltzer.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
there you go. Boom.
There's certain foods that taste better with a soda.
Oh,
You know?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree with
You know?
that.
And there's certain things, you could just drink with water, but certain foods, yeah, I need that.
Like a hamburger or a slice of pizza.
Yeah, some pizza,
With-
some,
yeah,
you just need that.
And it all depends on the like the drinks and stuff too.
What's available?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
All right, our boy Pinche.
Pinche.
Pinche Gringo. He's saying this was a couple of years ago when we baked a chocolate cake with a cherry pie in the middle.
Oh, that looks.
What?
That seems kind of cool. I would try that.
I
Yeah.
would try that.
Yeah, man. Save me a piece.
Yes, please.
All right, Cali Blaze, this is your next mission. I know you're watching.
Cali Blaze.
You got to figure this out and then bring it to the table.
Go a little lighter on that frost.
We're gonna change his names to Cali Bakes.
Cali Bakes.
He just came up with a good line. Or I came up with a good line for him.
You're welcome.
Baked goods by Cali Blaze, Cali Bakes.
Cali Bakes.
Oh my God, I need 15% for the. Just kidding.
We're gonna need you to start that so we can
Corn
get
cookies.
All right, next.
Let's see. Aaron's in here. Aaron. He's saying got some nice flour. Shout to all the 5150s.
That is nice flour right there. It looks good.
Hell yeah.
In the inner realms, he's asking for a joint rating.
To the neck.
Good one.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one right there. I mean, if that's all you could zoom in, that's all you could zoom in. But I'll say, from the neckline, yeah, that's pretty good.
Only flaw I see is that little crumb.
That crumb, yeah.
The other couple little crumbs in
Yeah,
there.
there's a couple of bits, but that's nothing.
Fucked it up.
And the very end, just like he ran out of weed. Could have packed it in there.
Pack it up, pack it in.
Could have got a little more in there.
I don't mind this. I mean, you got what you got.
Kid and play.
But yeah, it would have been better if it was packed to the rim. But I'll say that's a nicely shaped joint. You got a little bit of a dippage because you could see through the shadow right there where it curves down on the that bottom side. But it's still a good shape right there. I'm gonna have to give that a 7.5 or something. A strong 7.
Yeah, a strong 7.
Hey, that's that shit.
Yeah, that's good.
Great.
That's pretty good.
Gonna smoke great.
All right, our boy Junior saying Happy New Year, fellas. Just wanted to show y'all my Insane Asylum hoodie made by the one and only Megan.
All right, Megan.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Megan.
Awesome.
Well, all right.
Our attorneys will
That's
be reaching
flavor.
out
That's
to
flavor.
you.
That looks good. Great job, Megan.
Well done.
15%.
All right.
We got our boy Twackalak. He's saying, yo, just sent in a picture. This is me.
What up, twack?
Rock-a-lack.
Well, talk
What
about
up, man?
Like a twack.
What it do?
Like a real nice guy. Peace. Peace.
Ace.
A sweet guy.
Twizzy.
Hell yeah.
And our boy Kit, he's saying props to Seed Junkie. Got that permanent marker clone.
Look at
State
that.
50 of flower.
She beautiful, man.
That's a good strain, too.
Yeah. Seed Junkies got some really great strains, man. Salute to the Seed Junkies. They've always been putting it down with the flavors.
Very sexy.
Yes.
That's that ooh-wee, huh?
She's lit.
That's that. Ooh.
She's Crystallion.
Oh, yeah.
That shit is Crystal Lake.
Oh, yeah.
baby.
It's like the Kool-Aid Man, and I'm even in red like the Kool-Aid Man.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. He'd bust through the wall.
Classic. That shit was cool.
Wall explode.
Wall explodes.
When I hear oh yeah, I think of the song Jack and Diane.
Oh, my
John
God.
Mellencamp.
Think
Oh
about-
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Life goes on.
Think about us kids back in the 80s watching this Kool-Aid commercial. Like, this guy busts through the wall and he's
Oh, that's the
drinking
best.
Kool-Aid. I'm like, yo, what? I'm drinking this shit. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. It was so big, man.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
Doing it, it was big.
Oh, there it is.
There it is, little party.
You'd have to say his name first, though.
Yeah, you gotta
Hey,
say-
Kool-Aid.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was classic.
Blew out the cupboards, too.
With the checkerboard floor. All right.
And that seems to be it.
And that seemed to be it. Thank you for your interactions and submissions. Thank you for being here with us and, putting your energy and time and love into this show with us. Salute to all y'all. Mello, you got any shout-outs?
Shout out to my brothers here at the table. Shout out to you and Les for that album. Shout out to my man Biggie for the passing of his mother. May she transition in peace. And shout out to everybody upstairs. Just want to say peace and love to everybody, man. Continue to support Mellow_man_Ace. Bless.
Yo, salute everybody on the chat. Dr. Greenthumb crew, you know how we do. Keep it love all the time. 2025, a lot of big things about to happen. So keep tapping in. And word on that note, don't forget the psycholessshop.com is the website. If you're on the IG, follow me, Psycholess Official. Yo, shout out all my peeps in New York also. Can't forget y'all. Grade A, infamous Amadeus, Static Selector, Destroy. I'm always forgetting that, but that's my peoples. When I'm out in New York, they hold me down. So, salute.
Yo, shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Film. Shout to the Dominator. Tonight at 6 o'clock, we're going to have B Movie Night with Eric Bobo. Not sure what he's going to play yet, but I'm sure it's going to be something pretty good. What's up, C-?
It's going to be the first movie night, B movie night of 2025, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. Hey, shout out to everyone here at the Treehouse. Shout out to everyone downstairs at the table. You can follow me at C-Fan4. Oh, shout out to everyone that came to my mom's Twitch party last night. We had 15,000 people show up.
Awesome.
It was sick. So thanks for everyone that came and hung out. And
That's a party.
It was dope. So everyone, you have a great one. And I'll see you tomorrow. No, Thursday. Word. What up, Strong Tone?
Yeah, man. Shout out Mark Sargent, Karen B, David Weiss, FM, B, Mello, Psycho Leezy, Bolton, Ray at Morning Shot Films, Taryn at Velvet Hammer, Dominator, C- twice, because last time you were up there, I skipped you.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, man. Aton, Pedro, Javi Lopez, E-Zone, Cali Blaze, all the asylum. Y'all have a great week. Catch y'all on Friday. FM.
Yeah, man. Big up to everybody that is in the chat room and tunes into us. Shout out to the whole Dr. Greenthumb Show team. And, yeah, check me on IG, DJFM_LA. What up, B?
Positive energy to your vibes and spirit. Swallow that.
BREALTV.